Hello, this is Professor Asma Parveen from Department of Psychology, Aligarh Muslim University. Today I will discuss about the questionnaire. A questionnaire is a tool used to gather information by asking a series of questions. It typically consists of a paper or digital form with various inquiries or questions that individuals must read, interpret, and respond to in writing. This method allows for the collection of data from multiple participants, providing valuable insights and perspectives on a particular topic or subject matter. Questionnaires serves Questionnaires serve as a means to understand thoughts, opinions, experiences, and preferences of individuals, making them an essential tool in research, surveys, and assessments. Questionnaires serve as a means to understand people's thoughts, opinions, experiences, and preferences, making them an essential tool in research, surveys, and assessments. By carefully crafting and administering questionnaires, researchers can have a deeper understanding of human behavior and attitudes, ultimately contributing to the advancement of knowledge in various fields. When completing a questionnaire, individuals read the questions and write down their own answers. This allows for privacy and independence in responding. However, it also means that there is no opportunity for clarification or follow up questions. Creating a questionnaire requires careful consideration to ensure its effectiveness. The questions must be clear and easily comprehensible, allowing respondents to provide accurate and meaningful answers. Additionally, the layout of a questionnaire should be visually appealing and easy to navigate, enhancing the overall user experience. A well structured questionnaire follows a logical order, ensuring that the flow of questions is smooth and coherent. By adopting an interactive style, the questionnaire can simulate a conversation, making respondents feel more engaged and comfortable. In cases where sensitive or challenging questions are included, it is advisable to provide a statement beforehand explaining the relevance of such inquiries. To emphasize these statements, using a different font can be beneficial in drawing attention to their importance. To maximize participation and enhance response rates in questionnaire, it is important to create a concise and focused questionnaire. Lengthy and, Lengthy and intricate surveys tend to overwhelm respondents, resulting in decreased completion rates. So, by prioritizing the most pertinent questions and eliminating unnecessary questions, the questionnaires become more manageable and engaging. Moreover, providing clear instructions and outlining expectations at the survey's outset aids participants in understanding what is required of them. Introducing incentives such as small rewards or entry into a prize draw can further motivate individuals to complete the questionnaire. Finally, ensuring the survey's accessibility across various devices and platforms expands the pool of potential participants, promoting inclusivity and diversity of responses. Now, I will discuss methods of administering questionnaires. Different methods can be used to administer a questionnaire depending on the ease of reaching the desired participants and their preferred mode of participation. One common method is the mailed questionnaire, where the survey is sent by mail to the intended respondents. However, this method assumes that the addresses of the participants are readily available. It is important to ensure that you have access to these addresses before deciding to use this method. To increase the response rate, it is recommended to include a prepaid self addressed envelope along with a covering letter explaining the purpose of the survey. Despite its popularity, the mailed questionnaire often has a low response rate, which may limit the applicability of the findings to the larger population being studied. Another method of administering questionnaires is through online platforms, which have gained popularity due to technological advancements. This approach enables surveys to be easily distributed and completed via email or online platforms. It offers convenience for both the surveyor and the respondents by eliminating the need for physical mail and facilitating swift data collection. Furthermore, online questionnaires can incorporate skip logic, directing participants to different questions based on their previous responses. Nevertheless, it is important to note that not everyone has internet access or may not feel at ease completing surveys online. Researchers also have the option to distribute surveys in various public locations such as malls, doctors' offices, hospitals, schools, or even bars. The choice of location depends on the specific group of people being studied and where they are most likely to be found. In these settings, researchers approach individuals and provide an explanation of the study, giving them the opportunity to participate. Although this method may take more time, it offers the advantages of reaching a diverse range of participants and gathering data from a larger group simultaneously. Another method is telephone questionnaires. Conducting surveys or questionnaires over the phone is yet another viable option. This approach enables direct interaction between the surveyor and the respondent, allowing for clarification or additional probing when necessary. Compared to mailed questionnaires, telephone surveys often result in a higher response rate. However, there are drawbacks to consider. Some indi- However, there are drawbacks to consider. Some individuals may be reluctant to participate in phone surveys or may lack the time to do so. Moreover, conducting phone surveys can be time consuming and expensive, particularly when dealing with a large sample size. Questionnaires can also be administered in person through face to face interaction between the surveyor and the respondent. This method guarantees immediate feedback and typically results in a higher response rate compared to other approaches. In person questionnaires also enable the surveyor to address any confusion or inquiries directly. Nevertheless, this method presents logistical challenges, particularly when dealing with a geographically diverse population. Traveling to different locations and conducting individual interviews demands substantial time and resources. Another category is group administered interviews, and they involve simultaneous administration to a group of individuals, often in settings like classrooms or community gatherings. This method proves efficient in terms of time and resources as multiple responses can be collected simultaneously. However, it is important to consider the potential for so However, it is important to consider the potential for social desirability bias, where participants may provide answers they perceive as socially acceptable rather than expressing their genuine opinions. A hybrid questionnaire utilizes a combination of different administration methods to optimize response rates and engage a diverse range of participants. For example, researchers may employ a mix of mailed and online questionnaires to accommodate varying preferences and accessibility. By adopting a hybrid approach, researchers can mitigate the limitations associated with individual methods and improve the overall efficacy of the survey. Now, a question arises whether we should use a questionnaire or an interview schedule. When we are doing a survey or a research, it is important to choose the right method for gathering information. And one of the main decisions to make is whether to use an interview schedule or a questionnaire. Both methods have their own advantages and disadvantages that can affect the accuracy of our findings. So, to make this choice, we must take into account the nature of our investigation and the characteristics of the individuals we are studying. When deciding between using an interview schedule or a questionnaire for a study, there are several factors to consider. One important factor is the nature of the investigation. If the study involves sensitive topics that people may not feel comfortable discussing, a questionnaire might be the better choice. This allows respondents to remain anonymous and feel more at ease answering questions about things like drug use, sexuality, criminal activities, and personal finances. However, in some cases, conducting interviews can actually provide better information on these sensitive issues depending on the type of people being studied and the skills of the interviewer. So, it is crucial to carefully consider what would work best for both the study and the participants. Another factor to consider is the geographical distribution of the study population. If potential respondents are spread out over a large area, using a questionnaire is often the only practical option. Conducting, conducting interviews in these circumstances would be very expensive and time consuming. Therefore, a questionnaire allows for data collection without the need for face to face interactions. Lastly, the type of study population is also important to consider. If the population being studied is illiterate, very young, very old, or handicapped, interviewing them may be the only feasible option. These individuals may have difficulty completing a written questionnaire, so conducting interviews allows for better data collection. By engaging with the participants directly, researchers can ensure accurate and comprehensive responses. So, we should consider all these factors before choosing between a questionnaire and an interview schedule. Questionnaires are often preferred when researchers want to gather data from a large number of participants efficiently. Questionnaires are more often preferred when researchers want to gather data from a large number of participants efficiently. They can be distributed widely and completed at the respondent's convenience. However, questionnaires can lack depth as they rely solely on written responses. In contrast, interview schedules allow for more detailed information to be obtained. The interviewer can probe further into certain topics and seek clarification, resulting in rich data. Both questionnaires and interview schedules have their own strengths and weaknesses. Questionnaires offer anonymity and privacy, which may encourage respondents to provide honest answers. They also allow for standardized data collection, ensuring consistency across participants. However, they may suffer from low response rates and potential biases during self-reporting. Interview schedules, on the other hand, facilitate rapport building and can capture non-verbal cues, yet they require skilled interviewers and can be time consuming and costly. Functions of a questionnaire. The questionnaire is the most commonly used method to gather information about individuals or groups, including their gender, age, height, weight, education level, occupation, and income. By measuring these concrete characteristics through the questionnaire, we can have conclusions about more abstract concepts such as social distance, attitudes, and group cohesiveness. However, it is important to note that accurately measuring concrete concepts like age, gender, income, and weight is relatively easier than measuring abstract ones. Once we have obtained measurements from the questionnaire, we can provide a detailed description of a specific population. The numerical measurements obtained through the questionnaire allow us to describe the characteristics of the population in a more specific manner. This enables us to make more precise comparisons between different samples of related populations. So, by utilizing the questionnaire method, we can have a deeper understanding of the unique attributes and qualities that define a particular group. Questionnaires also allow us to compare different factors and identify associations or correlations between them. However, accurately measuring social characteristics can be challenging, making it difficult to provide precise scientific descriptions and comparisons. To address this, researchers continuously work on refining the statements and scales used in questionnaires. The success of a questionnaire depends on accurately measuring variables, which is determined by how well the variables are defined and how accurately the questionnaire is constructed and applied. Another key function of a questionnaire is to make inferences about the entire population based on sample studies. By gathering information through questionnaires, we not only gain a better understanding of people but also uncover why and how attitudes, beliefs, motivations, and behaviors vary across different groups. This allows us to draw conclusions about larger populations based on the data collected from smaller samples. Now I will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of questionnaire method. Questionnaires are a valuable research tool for several reasons and it offers various advantages. And the first advantage is that they can be used in remote or hard to reach areas where researchers may not be able to physically go. This allows for a wider range of data collection and ensures that diverse perspectives are also included. Additionally, administering questionnaires is relatively low cost compared to other methods. They can be mailed or handed out to a larger number of respondents at once, making it cost effective method. Furthermore, questionnaires allow for the collection of large samples simultaneously, resulting in more reliable and dependable results. With a greater number of people contributing to the research, the findings are likely to be more representative of the population being studied. Moreover, questionnaires minimize researcher bias and offer greater anonymity to respondents. Respondents can fill out the questionnaire without revealing their identity, which promotes honesty and reduces social desirability bias. This creates a comfortable environment for participants to express their opinions without fear or ambiguity, reducing pressure on them to respond immediately. Another advantage of questionnaire is that they have standardized answers, which makes it easier to compile and analyze the data collected. Researchers can easily compare and contrast responses, identifying patterns and trends. Additionally, questionnaires also allow for quick data collection. They provide a convenient way to gather information from a large number of participants efficiently, saving time and resources. Another advantage of questionnaires is that they ensure that all participants have the opportunity to provide feedback. By using this method, everyone's voice is heard, promoting inclusivity and ensuring that diverse perspectives are considered. Questionnaires also offer the advantage of standardized answers. This makes it easier for the researchers to compile and analyze the data collected, ensuring consistency in the responses received. Disadvantages of questionnaires. Using a questionnaire to collect data has certain disadvantages and drawbacks also. And one major disadvantage is that it excludes individuals who may not possess strong reading and writing skills, limiting the sample size and potentially introducing bias into the results. Additionally, there is the concern that not many people will take the time to complete the questionnaire, and this further decreases the sample size and compromises the reliability of the data. Another issue with using questionnaire is the absence of researcher during the data collection process, and without the presence of researchers, participants are left without clarification or the opportunity for follow-up questions. Consequently, this lack of interaction can lead to ambiguous responses or even instances where certain questions are skipped entirely. Such gaps in information can significantly impact the accuracy and validity of the collected data. Another, disad- Another disadvantage of using questionnaires is the limited depth of responses they allow. Due to the structured nature of questionnaires, participants may not have the opportunity to provide detailed explanations or elaborate on their answers. This can result in a loss of richness in the data collected. Additionally, low response rate can be a challenge when using questionnaires. Some participants may choose not to respond, leading to incomplete data and potential bias in the results. Another disadvantage of questionnaires is the possibility of misinterpretation. Respondents may misunderstand the questions or provide inaccurate responses, compromising the validity of the data. Questionnaires also lack flexibility in adapting to individual circumstances or unique situations. They are designed to gather standardized information which may not fully capture the complexities of certain topics. Furthermore, questionnaires also face some problems as other types of surveys when it comes to how the questions are constructed and worded. Poorly, Poorly designed questions can introduce bias or confusion into the responses. Moreover, respondents may interpret the questions differently, making it difficult to design a questionnaire that minimizes this effect. People's backgrounds, experiences, and cultural differences can also influence how they understand and respond to survey questions. This variability in interpretation can make it challenging to draw accurate conclusions from the data. In addition, processing and analyzing data from large samples can be time consuming. A sheer volume of responses can make it a labor-intensive task to organize and make sense of the data collected through questionnaires. This can delay the research process and hinder timely analysis and reporting of findings. Lastly, motivating people to actually complete the questionnaires can be a challenge. Many individuals may not see the value or importance of participating in surveys, leading to low participation rates. So, researchers must find ways to engage and incentivize potential respondents to increase the likelihood of completion. Now, I will discuss the alternatives to questionnaires. As we all know that questionnaires are a popular research tool, there are also alternative methods of data collection that researchers can explore. Although questionnaires are a popular research tool, but there are also alternative methods of data collection that researchers can also explore. Interviews, whether conducted face to face or virtually, allow for in depth responses and the opportunity for follow up questions. This method enables researchers to gain a deeper understanding of participants' thoughts and experiences. Observations provide another alternative, allowing researchers to directly observe participants in their natural environment. This can also yield valuable insights into their behaviors, interactions, and context. Focus groups, on the other hand, also involve bringing together a small group of participants for a guided discussion. This method also generates rich qualitative data and encourages participants to share their opinions and engage in meaningful dialogue. Document analysis also involves examining existing documents such as reports or historical records to gather information that is also relevant to the research topic. So by considering these alternative methods, researchers can choose the most appropriate method based on the nature of their study and the type of data they wish to collect. This is all for today. Thank you.